Hello, long time no chat. Excuse my face. I'm getting ready to do my makeup to go to work, and I'm a bit greasy. Today is the 17th of January. It's my dad's birthday today. But yeah, it's the 17th of January today. I haven't spoken to you since like before when I was like ovulating, I think in my last cycle. I'm just going to do a quick update because I don't really want to talk too much about it, but basically we were pregnant last month. We lost the baby. It was a quick early one again. I didn't have a good feeling. Mixed. When I first found out, I did have a good feeling, and then pretty quickly it developed to I don't think this is going to go well, and it didn't. I was lucky though because I was on holidays with my family when it happened. My like brother, sister-in-law, and my parents both knew I was pregnant, and they were really sweet and so lovely as we were going through it. And so it was just nice, I think, to be there when it was happening because I had that distraction. So anyway, so I'm okay. Dane and I had a really big conversation, obviously heading into the new year, because last year was very emotionally traumatizing for me, emotionally and mentally draining, and I just didn't want that. I don't want to be in that negative headspace that I was in. I don't want to be like that. So basically we are still trying. I'll tell you what we're doing to try in a minute. But I've just kind of taken the pressure off it. And the way that I've done that is we've kind of stepped back a little bit. I haven't really been tracking my ovulation intensely, although I did end up tracking it this month just because I was like, I think I'm ovulating. Took a test and I was like, not yet, but I'm pretty sure I will tomorrow. So took one more the next day and I was. So we only actually did it like a couple of times before this month. So I don't think, like literally the 2 days before I ovulated, we did it, I think. Well, the day I got the positive LH surge we did, and the day before. So I don't think I ovulated till the day after that. Anyway, so yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically we've decided that if we're not pregnant by Slater's birthday in July, we're going to stop trying for a second baby. At least for right now, for a couple of years, at least a year or so. Because it's just too much, and we're missing out on so many opportunities with him at this age, because we obviously don't want to commit to anything like going to Europe to see Dane's parents or have a holiday. We don't want to commit to doing stuff like that because we're like, oh, well, what if we fall pregnant and have a baby? Like, if I'm pregnant, we can't do that. So we've kind of been pausing our life. So we've just decided that, yeah, if we're not pregnant by Slater's third birthday, which is the 17th of July, so exactly 6 months from now, then we're going to stop trying. And I'm okay with that because we sat down and came up with, I think the thing that I was struggling with the most was like, well, if we can't have another baby, then what? So when I sat down and was like, okay, well, if we don't have another baby, then, and we went through, I won't go into detail what they are, but we made all these other plans of like things that we could do that would be really incredible things to do, and opportunities and stuff that you just couldn't do if you have a newborn or you're pregnant. So, yeah, so that's something positive, I guess. If this doesn't all work out, we've got something positive on the other side of it. Basically, so what we're doing to try and conceive is we are now on, I just read, it starts with the egg, so we are on a new hardcore regime of vitamins and fertility vitamins, and we are now also following a Mediterranean diet. We haven't had takeaway in 2 weeks. We've switched from like plastic storage containers and plastic cookware and everything to glass. I'm only drinking out of a glass. I'm not drinking out of any plastic. I've cut my daily coffees like in half. I'm only having 25 milligrams of caffeine a day, which is just so not enough in my line of work and with a toddler, but it's worth it if this means that we conceive. So yeah, I've cut my coffees in half. Yeah, otherwise that's pretty much it. So I think about 5 DPO today. I'm not 100%. I think I'm like 5 DPO. I think I ovulated last Wednesday. I don't even know, to be honest. I'm not really tracking intensely just because I don't really want to know. Like, I'm only going to take one test. I'm waiting until, I'm not even tempted to test. I'm going to wait until probably Friday. I think I said Friday morning I would take a test. Because then I should be like 9 or 10 DPO, I think. Yeah, 9 or 10 DPO. So I'm going to take a test on that day. If it's negative, and then I'm going to wait for my period to come. If it's positive, then I'll start taking the progesterone tablets. In the meantime, since 2 DPO, I have been taking, putting progesterone cream on twice a day. So that's the other thing I'm doing to support a possible pregnancy, even though we don't know if we're pregnant yet. But yeah, otherwise, that's been pretty good. I have also been on antibiotics pretty consistently for like the last, I've been off it now for like 5 days, but before that I was on them pretty consistently on and off for like the last few weeks because TMI, but I just have a UTI that I just feel like is not fully going away. It just kind of hovers and I'm like, go away. I know that, like, yeah, anyway, TMI, but yeah. So that's where we're at right now. We'll just see how we go, I guess, this month. But yeah, that's the update. We're kind of just stepping back, taking it easy. I don't know if I'm going to film again unless we find out that we are pregnant. Then I will film an update. But if not, just know this is what our plan is, at least for the next 3 months. We're sticking to the Mediterranean diet. So till like the 4th of April, I think, is when we said we'll finish. So yeah, until then, we're sticking on this Mediterranean diet and the vitamins and everything. So just to give it a really good chance to work. But yeah, okay, that's my update. Bye. Hello, I look insane. Excuse my crazy face, but I just haven't filmed an update in so long, and I feel like I should. Like, I don't know, I kind of flip-flopped. It's literally been almost 2 months. It's the last update I filmed was the 17th of January, and it is the 2nd of March today. So it's almost been like 6 weeks or something like that. But the reason I haven't really filmed an update was, one, because I've been kind of backflipping on whether, well, not backflipping, but like going back and forth about whether was I even really going to share this experience. But I just feel like the more I thought about it, I was like, no, I want to share this experience because I feel like it's something that doesn't get spoken about. And I guess I want to be able to say things that other people don't or can't or won't, or I don't know. Anyway, so decided to film again, but also I haven't been filming because we haven't been trying. I think I said in the last video, I'm not sure how much I shared or not, but I have been battling like a health issue since like literally like 3 days before Christmas last year. So it's been like 2.5 months of battling this health issue, which it wasn't to do with having a baby, but affects trying to have a baby. So we haven't been trying. We didn't try for the first 2 cycles of this year because of this health complication. It's finally under control. I've got my last appointment with my doctor today just to get some last minute information, but it feels like it's finally under control. Well, it is under control. So that's really good. And I'm feeling a lot better. So that's really good. So we are actually trying this month. I am ovulating tomorrow. I got a positive ovulation test today. So today's the 2nd of March. Tomorrow will be the 3rd of March. There's a few things that we are doing differently this cycle, or that are different this cycle. One is that I've been on, last cycle I took a 2-week cycle of doxycycline, which was to do with my like health complication. It wasn't to do with the miscarriage stuff, but to do with my health complication. But doxycycline is also being trialled currently in the UK, but has also been trialled in Egypt and a few other places as treatment for undiagnosed or like unknown recurrent miscarriage. A 2-week cycle of that, and then asking the women to fall pregnant. So, and it had a pretty good success rate. So we'll see, I guess, if that affects us this month. I did that. I think I finished that, I want to say, yeah, probably like 2 and a bit weeks ago, I finished the doxycycline. So the end of my last cycle, I finished the doxycycline, but we'll see. So we are trying this cycle. There's, yeah, like I said, a couple of little things we're doing. still on taking all the right vitamins. I'm going to use the progesterone cream at 2-DPO, so starting on today's Wednesday, I'll ovulate tomorrow on Thursday. I'm starting the progesterone cream on Saturday. But yeah, otherwise, see how we go. Dane and I both said that we have a pretty good feeling about it. So that's good. So that's where we're at that. So I'll let you know the update, I guess, if I'm pregnant or not, if I film myself taking a test. The only, I guess, like, I wanted more to vlog this time now because of the emotional side of things. I have been doing really, considering we haven't been able to try, I've been doing really good this year. Just a lot more positive, calm, settled, less stressed about it, less anxious. We haven't had a miscarriage because obviously I've been trying, so we haven't had a miscarriage since Christmas. Christmas Day was the last time I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, so we haven't had a miscarriage since then, so I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling really good, really positive. But I did have last week randomly, last week and over the weekend, like, just a really sad couple of days. Like, I just felt really sad about the whole thing. And not like, I wasn't like bawling my eyes out or anything like that, but I just said to Dane I had really bad anxiety. I didn't want to be, pardon me, sorry guys. I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to see anyone. I just had this like fear. We were supposed to see friends, hang out with some of our friends, and I just had this like overwhelming anxiety. And some of it, one, stems from, I do have a fear that people are going to tell me that they're pregnant. Not because I'm not happy for them, but because when I'm in a low emotional state like that, my anxiety, I know that I can't cope with being told that, because I'm so aware, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like me getting upset is because I'm not happy for them or that I'm not excited for them, because I am. I'm so happy and so excited for anyone who tells me they're pregnant. It's an incredible thing. But at the same time, you also have this like pang of sadness for you when you've been through what we've been through, and it's like you have this like why me feeling, and it's really hard to like overcome that. I don't want to get emotional. I'm trying not to get emotional because I've been feeling better again. But yeah, it's just really hard. And I hate that that is like what dictates my life sometimes. But I also, one thing that this whole experience has taught me is that like it's okay to set boundaries. And I've definitely been setting emotional boundaries for myself when I feel like I'm not ready or capable or able to do something or attend something. I'm just like, no, I don't need to make an excuse. I can't do it. So yeah, so there's that. But otherwise, I've been feeling pretty good, pretty positive. Dane and I both have a really positive feeling about this month for some reason. I don't know, we're both just like feeling really positive. So hopefully, who knows, hopefully. But yeah, we'll just wait and see, I guess, how we go. I'm feeling a little bit anxious this month, only because we've like actually tried, and I feel like other months I was like excited to test and stuff, but I wasn't surprised when we weren't pregnant, just because we weren't pregnant. Like, I knew we weren't going to be pregnant. So this month we'll just see how I go, I guess. But yeah, feeling a little more positive for sure. But we'll see how we go. Just also scary. It's also obviously a scary feeling and a scary emotion, but exciting. So yeah, sorry, I didn't want to drivel, and I'm kind of drivelly now, so I guess the next time you'll see me will be me taking a test. I don't know, we'll see, fingers crossed. Sorry, one last thing I realized I just forgot to add was that one thing I am doing different is I haven't had any coffee, any caffeine besides like a random glass of Coke here or there, but no coffee for like 5.5 weeks now. So that's the only other thing I've cut that was in. It starts with the egg. I had cut my caffeine right back in January, but now I've had 0 caffeine for 5 weeks. So we'll see if that helps as well. That's the only thing really that I said I do different, pardon out then. When I felt pregnant with Slater. When I felt pregnant with Slater, I never drank coffee. I didn't drink coffee until after I had Slater, and So that's the only thing that's different between like the two conception things is I was drinking coffee with him. I wasn't drinking coffee with him, and I was drinking coffee this time. Haven't had coffee now for 5 weeks. I've also way cut back on my alcohol. I have alcohol maybe like 1 glass a fortnight, if that. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But that's where I'm at. Also taking probiotics, really working on my gut health, which is more related to my other health issue I've been dealing with, but have also been focusing on that too. But yeah, otherwise, you want to say hi? Say hi.